Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. An insider said once Jenelle moved Kaiser to Tennessee, her son's dad, Nathan, started working to move his probation there. Teen mom Jenelle Evans' ex Nathan Griffith is to finally reunite with his son Kaiser after she handed the 10-year-old over to his grandmother. An insider close to the situation exclusively tells the U.S. Sun that while Kaiser's dad still lives in Las Vegas, and not Tennessee, where his son resides, that is expected to change in the coming weeks. Sign up for the entertainment and TV newsletter. Your info will be used in accordance with our privacy policy. Nate's not in Tennessee yet, so I don't know why Jenelle was claiming she moved Kaiser there to be with his dad. But he has been working on getting his probation transferred there for Kaiser, and it's looking like his move has been approved, the insider said. They added that Jenelle sent Kaiser to Tennessee once Child Protective Services got involved. Nathan is currently on probation after allegedly strangling his sister in 2023. He was charged with battery by strangulation. It was only after the 10-year-old moved in with his grandmother that Nathan, 37, began working on getting his probation transferred there. The Teen Mom 2-star previously claimed she shipped the 10-year-old to his grandmother's to be with his dad, despite Nathan not yet being there or him having made any formal moves to relocate his probation there, at least until after his son was moved. The insider added that Nathan, who was recently moved from inpatient rehab to a gentler outpatient version of the program in Vegas, felt torn about the move home with his mother and son. Nathan feels like he wasn't ready to make these big decisions for Kaiser and wanted to keep focusing on his rehab and recovery since he's made some good progress, they said. Ultimately, though, he decided that he is comfortable moving back in with his mother and thinks that could end up being good for him. He now sees Kaiser's move as a possible blessing in disguise for both him and Kaiser, the insider added. Teen mom Jenelle Evans runs errands with daughter Ensley in Las Vegas neighborhood after winning full custody of child. The U.S. Sun reached out to Nathan for comment. As the U.S. Sun previously reported, an insider exclusively revealed CPS has once again become involved with Jenelle's household after a series of events involving authorities in her new hometown. According to an insider, CPS became aware of her manager-turned-boyfriend calling 911 on the Teen Mom star on August 31. In that call, reviewed by the U.S. Sun, he accused her of hitting him all day and told the operator she consumed up to 12 drinks. Additionally, CPS was made aware of 2 incidents involving her sons, Kaiser and Jace, 15, at their schools in recent weeks. CPS is very familiar with Jenelle in her home state of North Carolina, as the U.S. Sun has extensively reported. The source alleged that Jenelle sent Kaiser to live with his grandmother in Tennessee because of CPS involvement. That insider claimed that the 10-year-old was involved in an incident at school and could no longer attend. The U.S. Sun is not disclosing the nature of the incidents at Kaiser and Jace's schools to protect their privacy. The source claimed that after the incident at Kaiser's school, CPS came to Jenelle's and left a card on her door that she needed to call them, as she wasn't home. Meanwhile, a second source said there was an alleged incident at Jace's school just weeks before the one at Kaiser's. The first insider told the U.S. Sun that CPS has been in contact with Kaiser's grandmother, Doris Davidson. When approached for comment, Doris said, "My job is to see that Kaiser is protected from all this negativity. Kaiser can now read, and he doesn't need to read negative things about his mother or father. I refuse to partake in mudslinging and measures to destroy one's character, even if I disagree with their actions." CPS told the U.S. Sun, "Due to child confidentiality laws, we are unable to provide comment." Jenelle's manager-turned-boyfriend, August, responded to the U.S. Sun, "Well, that's completely not true, lol." Earlier this week, Jenelle admitted to Celebuzz that her middle child was living with his grandmother in Tennessee, claiming, "The reason why I wanted Kaiser to be with his father is because Kaiser is at the age where it's important for him and his father's family to spend time with one another. Kaiser loves Nathan's family, and Nathan can also use some time with his son. As the U.S. Sun previously reported, Nathan is still living in Vegas at this time. David was initially charged with misdemeanor child abuse in October of 2023. However, in January of 2024, those charges were upgraded to a felony after a grand jury indictment. David shares daughter Ensley, 8, with Jenelle, and he has 2 other children with 2 other partners. After the incident on September 28, 2023, Jace told authorities that David strangled him in front of a nearby neighbor's house. After that alleged incident, the teen ran away from his reality star mother's home for a 3rd time. The tumultuous pair have had their fair share of falling outs. Teen Mom 2-star Jenelle Evans met David Eason on Tinder in September of 2015. Jenelle got pregnant in April 2016 and announced she suffered a miscarriage. Then she became pregnant again with her and David's daughter, Ensley, a few months later. The pair got engaged in February 2017 and tied the knot that September. A year after saying, "I do," Jenelle called 911 and accused David of assaulting her outside their home. She would later call the incident a drunk and dramatic misunderstanding and said she was fine. In around May 2019, David shot and killed their French bulldog puppy named Nugget. Weeks after the incident, CPS took custody of all of the children, including their daughter, Ensley, Jenelle's son, Kaiser, and David's daughter, Marisa. When her children were returned to her, Jenelle fled to Tennessee with Kaiser and Ensley and filed an order of protection against David in October. She ultimately dropped the case and went back to him. In the following years, the couple sparked split rumors as the pair would often unfollow each other on social media and update their Facebook relationship statuses. As the U.S. Sun exclusively reported, on February 23, 2024, Jenelle filed for separation from David. She stated that she filed the documents with the intent that the separation be permanent, and claimed that Eason had exhibited concerning and at times disturbing behavior towards her throughout their marriage. In the aftermath of the alleged incident, North Carolina Child Protective Services swooped in and took custody of Jace from Jenelle. The teen stayed in CPS custody for nearly half a year before the agency suddenly dropped the case in early 2024. As CPS handed back custody of Jace to Jenelle, she faced a dilemma. David was still living in their marital home, and there was a restraining order against him, which banned him from being around the teen. The 36-year-old father of 3 moved to the couple's docked boat at a nearby marina, and Jenelle soon after filed for separation. Jenelle finally filed for separation after 6 years of marriage. In that time, the tumultuous pair had multiple 911 calls and restraining orders before she pulled the trigger, ending their relationship. Since then, the reality star has been granted temporary sole custody of Ensley and is asking the court for primary physical custody of her.